In this lesson, we are going to see about types of reactions. So, in types of reaction, there is breaking and making of the bond takes place. Means every reaction taking place by breaking and making of the bond. If hydrochloric acid is taken and it is added with NaOH, we get the compound NaCl and water. So, hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide react to form sodium chloride salt and water. Thus, formation of new substances takes place in any chemical change. We can see different types of the change around us. There are some combination reaction, decomposition reaction, etc. We will see first combination reaction. Suppose we have taken sulfur, that is mixture of two or more substances to give single product, then it is called as combination reaction. For example, iron powder is treated with sulfur powder and heat is given to it, we get substance iron sulfide. There are many reactions taking place around us. For example, acid rain. When carbon dioxide from air react with the rainwater, it gives carbonic acid. In the same way, concrete is formed, which is used for construction of the building. So, what is concrete? So, when water is added to the cement plus sand and gravel, the mixture of these all three reactant, it get mixed to give concrete. So, this is also a combination reaction. Here, three reactants react with each other. Sand, gravel, water, and thus we get concrete as a single product. Do you see what is used to make this roof wall or ceiling? Ceiling is made from POP, plaster of Paris. It is also used not only forming ceiling but for bone fracture they are making the models. In this way, this POP plus water, it get some specific hardness and this is the reaction for it. Calcium sulfate and one molecule of water of crystallization, they mix with each other to get the gypsum. Gypsum has specific hardness and some heat energy is evolved during this reaction. Thus, the three examples which we have seen are as follow. These all are examples of combination reaction. Ferrous sulfide, cement and gypsum. Now, what is combination reaction? Again we can see that is reaction of calcium oxide and water, that is formation of slag lime. When quicklime, that is calcium oxide, added into the water slowly, and we have to see it shows slow reaction with the water and we get the solution, and if we touch to the walls of the beaker, it becomes warm because heat energy is evolved during the reaction. Therefore, this is exothermic reaction. How it occurs? CaO, that is lime plus water, gives slag lime, calcium hydroxide, and heat is evolved. The single product is formed, so it is example of combination reaction. We have added slag means quicklime into it and we get the slag lime by evolution of heat. After that, calcium oxide and water, as it gives means calcium hydroxide into it, carbon dioxide is passed, then it turns milky. So why it becomes milky? Due to formation of calcium carbonate. Here you can see the same reaction first. Slag lime. It is also used in whitening of the walls. So while washing the walls with the slag lime, carbon dioxide from the air, it reacts slowly with this lime water and we get calcium carbonate. So after 2-3 days, we can see the shiny walls. Now another combination reaction which is endothermic in nature, that you can see here. Potassium nitrate plus water plus heat is absorbed during this reaction and we get potassium nitrate KNO3 aqueous solution. So in this reaction absorption of the heat takes place, that we can find by thermometer. Sodium hydroxide plus water, that is NaOH solid plus water, during formation of its aqueous solution some of the heat energy is evolved. Therefore it is exothermic reaction. Thus we can see difference in exothermic and endothermic reaction. If at the product side heat is evolved, then these both examples are of exothermic reaction. Now we will see one more example of combination in everyday life, that is during respiration we breathe in and breathe out. When you are taking the food get digested and during digestion the complex food material, suppose carbohydrate that we get from saga, then potato, rice, it get converted into the simpler product. Suppose the glucose after digestion, when it get added with the oxygen from our cell, then it get converted into simple product, that is carbon dioxide, water and energy. This energy in the human being, it is in the form of ATP molecule and this is also exothermic reaction. So do you understand? Respiration is exothermic reaction. Now next type, decomposition reaction. You can see the activity when sugar is taken in the china dish and it is heated with the burner, then it changes into brown color and after that it get converted into black solid mass, that is called charred sugar. Sugar is converted into carbon, that is charred sugar, black color residue. So sucrose C12H22O11, after heating it get converted into water and carbon. Carbon it remains in the form of black residue. So this is decomposition reaction. Single substance converted into two or many product. So the reaction, it is thermal decomposition. Thermal decomposition in which heat energy is used for breaking down of single reactant into two or many product. Another example of thermal decomposition is that calcium carbonate, when it is heated, get converted into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Now another activity we can see, that is silver bromide, which is pale yellow in color. If it is kept open in the sunlight, then after some day or after some period it becomes grey. So what is this? It is the change in color, means decomposition takes place due to sunlight. Thus what is that change? You see that in silver chloride also, in presence of sunlight, it get converted into silver and chlorine gas. So here are some examples of decomposition when we are taking photo. At that time negative photograph is only due to this silver bromide and silver chloride. So negative photo means it is in color black color, it is due to the combination of this silver bromide and silver chloride. As it shows means sucrose due to heat get decomposed and silver bromide also get decomposed due to the thermal energy, that is heat energy. Both are example of thermal decomposition. Now electrolytic decomposition. When water is acidified, water is electrolyzed. We can see this activity. It get broken down into hydrogen gas and water by passage of electricity. So this reaction is called as electrolytic decomposition or electrolysis. This is brought by use of electrical energy. Thus, we can see the changes. We can see the two products, that is hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Hydrogen in 2 volume and oxygen is in 1 volume. Thus, water is a compound get converted into hydrogen and oxygen. Third type of reaction is displacement reaction. Now we can see the example. Here copper sulfate solution and zinc strip we have taken. So when we are dipping it into the copper sulfate solution, you can see the change on the zinc strip as it become reddish color or brownish color. That is, red coating is only due to the deposition of copper. Then what is it? Because zinc in elemental form displaces copper from copper sulfate solution and it forms zinc sulfate and copper. Thus copper gets displaced by the zinc from its copper sulfate solution. Now another example you can see is for the displacement reaction. Iron strip, it is dipped into again copper sulfate solution. So end part, that is deep part of this again become reddish. It is due to formation of means copper get freed. Again same for the lead, when it is deep into the copper sulfate, it forms red color coating on this sheet, lead sheet. So this is the reaction of displacement. Now you can see another type, that is double displacement reaction. For that again another activity you can see in the lab. Now we have taken copper chloride 5 ml. In that potassium iodide also we have added 5 ml. Both equal volumes are mixed with each other. It gives copper iodide and potassium chloride. Thus brown insoluble substance is formed, that is called copper iodide. It is in the form of its precipitate. Here ions or the atoms from each other get displaced or interchange, so it is called as double displacement reaction. Now another activity. Suppose we have taken sodium chloride and AgNO3 aqueous solution. Both solutions, if we added into each other, we get silver chloride and sodium nitrate. Here is the same case, that is Na displaces Ag and we get AgCl and NaNO3. So it is example of double displacement. Next example, if we take barium sulfide plus zinc sulfate solution, we get barium sulfate and zinc sulfide. Here also interchange of the atom from their solution takes place and this is called as double displacement reaction. Now next type is the oxidation and reduction. If we take here copper and oxygen from the air get added into it, it get converted into copper oxide. Thus you can see easily change in its color. What type of this reaction is? In this reaction oxygen get added, so this is oxidation reaction. Copper get oxidized into copper oxide. Now another reaction, you can see copper oxide if same we have taken, and from the lab if we have added hydrogen into it, then copper get free and H2O is formed. So what type of this reaction is? In this copper oxide into which hydrogen is added. So this is the reduction reaction, means copper oxide get reduced into the copper as there is removal of oxygen and hydrogen combines with that oxygen. So this is oxidation. Thus there is simultaneous reduction and oxidation takes place. Thus this type of reaction is called as oxidation reduction, means redox reaction. There is simultaneous oxidation and reduction. Another example of redox reaction we can see is that, suppose we have taken barium sulfate and carbon is added into it, then barium sulfide is formed and oxygen from SO4 is taken by the carbon. It undergo oxidation to give carbon monoxide. Thus BaSO4 get reduced into BaS, barium sulfide, and carbon get oxidized into carbon monoxide. Same example we can consider here, hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide. Thus H2S get oxidized into sulfur and sulfur dioxide is reduced into sulfur. So this is redox reaction. When one reactant is oxidized and other reactant is reduced, it means simultaneous oxidation reduction takes place, so it is called as redox reaction. Another different examples you can see around us.